What's up, guys? Welcome back to iRacing. We are at Phoenix in the National Series today, and I'm streaming at 7,500 bits, which is quite a bit more than what I usually stream at. So it may get choppy. If it does, I will try to turn it down on the next race. This is kind of a test race, but I wanted you guys to be able to watch if you wanted to. Just trying to max out, you know, the stream as much as I can. So we're pretty fast here so far. We're ranked second, and I don't know what everybody's going to run here. I mean, we're probably going to have some pretty fast guys in here. I'm usually decent at Phoenix, but it's been a long time since I've ran here in the National Car, so I don't know if it's going to be... I don't know if we're going to be as fast as some of these other guys or not. What's up, Legend? How's it going, bud? So we'll just have to see here. But I think we got a good chance of getting a top 5 here. Maybe even better than that. Who knows? Put down a fast lap earlier of... Well, let's see what this one is. So far, we're second quick with a 27.3. We put down a 27.0 in practice earlier, so I know we can get to that. What's up, Hydro? Nice to see you be able to get in here this early, man. Are you, didn't figure you'd be out of school quite yet.
There you go, buddy.
Doing good, Legend.
Clear by one, clear by one.
So let's see. Fastest guy's running a 27.1. We can definitely match that. No doubt in my mind that we can. We just got a kind of a bad first lap there. I do believe that we might can, well, depending on if any of the real fast guys have practiced or not, we might can come out with a pole here. We'll just have to see. I got to get a really, really good lap in. A 27.1 is about my average on the fastest lap, so I don't know if we can, don't know if we can do that or not, but we'll try here. So like I said before, oh, really? You got a 90s theme. You know what's funny about that is I actually graduated in like 2002, so so I went through high school in the 90s, so every day was a 90s theme for me. That's pretty good, though. Alright, so here we go. Let's see what we can put down here.
Green, 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 green.
I wanted to cut down the track a little bit right there, so this is already going to be a little slower than I wanted. Try to get this next lap here a little better. It's going to be a fairly slow lap, so let's see if we can, hopefully we can put down something a little better in this second one. It's a little bit better there, but still not quite what I wanted. And just overdrove that. So okay, well, so far we're in third. That's not terrible. I mean, we're on the inside as long as somebody don't beat us there. I don't know how fast we're going to be on the long runs. Okay, now we're fourth now, so who knows where we're going to start, really. Kind of screwed up that qualifying attempt.
Good job.
It's all good, though. We're fairly fast. So I was going to say, oh, I remember now. So yeah, I bumped the stream up to, so we were running at like 7,000 kilobits per second. I bumped it up to 7,500, and I'm going to try to bump it up about 100 every couple races or so, just to see how it does. So at some point, it's going to be too much, and it's going to start being really glitchy and stuff like that. When that does happen, I'll bump it back down. So I don't know. At some point, you guys are going to come on here and see a stream that looks really terrible with it constantly lagging out and doing some crazy stuff. Hopefully, it's on one of the races that aren't quite as good, so you don't really miss a whole lot. But just be prepared for that, because that's going to happen eventually. So far, it's pretty steady though. So it's probably going to happen at one of like the big tracks, where, and it may have just done it now because I see it says it dropped 119 frames, so we may have to tone it back down a little bit, but. Just bear with me till I try to test this out and get it right. I want to stream at the best quality I can, and the only way to do it is just keep bumping it up and keep bumping it up until it actually gets to that point. So, you're racing late model street stock next year in real life? No kidding. That's awesome, man. Where are you going to be racing at? What track? What's up, Colton? I used to race street stock a while back at a real track. It's been a long time ago now, though. Never got a chance to run anything else, though. No late models, nothing else. So if any of you guys are running this race that has iRacing, you can turn your front brake bias all the way down to 60. There's, like, the car is pretty tight getting in, so if you guys haven't done that, definitely do that, because that'll gain you a little bit of speed. And I turned the steering ratio down to an 8-to-1 too. You might could turn that up to a 10-to-1 and actually... Me? Do I live in New York? Oh, you're talking about Legend, okay. Yeah, so you could probably turn the steering ratio up to about a 10 or even maybe a 12 and save some tires, but I'm going to try it at 8 and just see what happens. So you're going to be racing at Spartan Speedway in Michigan. That's pretty cool, man. Well, good luck. I hope you do good. I don't think I know of that track. I'll have to look it up. And yes, the Charlotte Rover was a mess. It was actually it was kind of calm, which the new Dover. You know, Dover used to be a pretty crazy track, but here lately it's been pretty tame. But I kind of figured that the Rover would be a tame race. I figured everybody go in nervous and just run slow, and I honestly think that if Stenhouse hadn't have crashed, no, I do not live in New York, absolutely not. I live in North Carolina, right in the dead center of North Carolina. But yeah, so Stenhouse brought out that caution with like what 12 laps to go or 10 laps to go or something like that, and I think without that, it probably would have ended up being fairly calm. I mean, Larson and Keselowski was going to have a pretty decent battle there, I think, but that's probably what I don't think you would have got. You definitely would have got all the craziness that happened after that. So, yeah, it was. You're right. Anyway, it ended up being decent though. Yeah, crazy, man. I know. It's been a long time since I've seen leaders take out each other. Johnson, man, he was going for it. He was definitely going for it, and I think Truex after the race wrecked him.
1 to go.
Oh, we qualified 6th, so down a little further than. Definitely further down than I wanted.
All tires look really good. All tires look really good.
And still had
left front was a little
Paulo still qualified
road,
slower than we ran in practice. So we're still going to be faster. Of course, the weather seems a bit different, so it may be that the track has slowed down just a little bit. So what we got to do basically is we got to be really careful here on the initial start, and then just try to start picking these guys off one by one. I don't want to burn my tires up too fast, but that's just kind of how I typically do, so a lot of times I end up burning my tires up on these races, especially these races that don't have cautions. Really easy to burn them up. And this car's a bit tight, so I don't want to go, flying into a turn and just let the thing push and tearing up the right front. So we'll see. Yeah, Blaney did win. I'm happy for him. I like Blaney. Seems like a pretty good guy. I like that mullet he wears. That's really reminds me of the old days. Somebody said that the mustache was coming back, so that's going to be interesting if they start wearing mustaches again. I remember when I first started watching NASCAR, everybody had a mustache. Everybody had one, even Gordon. And Gordon's looked like a yeah. I don't know if you guys know what a woolly worm is. They probably got a lot of them up north. I don't know if you have them where you're at, Hydro, but there's this worm called a woolly worm, and it's really hairy. And that's kind of how his mustache looked. It looked like somebody had taped a worm to his upper lip. He was like 18 years old. Earnhardt Sr. used to pick on him all the time. I do not know what image you're talking about.
All right, man.
All right, well, here we go.
Row. Leader is in the bottom row there.
See if we can do something here. What are these guys checking up for?
Taking cars in. Come on now. Door. He's still there, bumper, door. Still there, door. All clear.
Try to get a run off this corner here. I might just have to ride behind these guys for a little bit.
There you go, bud. Driving away already, you're a mirror. Good job. Nice and smooth. There you go. Good corner. No pressure. There you go. Good corner by himself. Great job. 2 outside there. 2 outside. 3 wide. I am self, door, no runs in your mirror. 2 wide now. 2 outside, 3 wide. Bumper, door.
Yeah, we're stuck on the bottom. I knew that wasn't going to work out too good.
Clear, good corner. Bumper, find self. Still there. A little bit of debris on the grill. You're doing a great job.
Debris on the grill.
Still there.
Must have hit a hot dog wrapper.
And tough here. Still there. In the middle. 3 wide. Door. Find stealth. 2 wide now. Bumper clear. Clear by half. 2 wide now. Still there.
So the STP car behind us decided he was just going to try to fly into the turn there.
Still there.
The car feels a little bit tight. It's not terribly bad.
Clear.
There we go. Now we're settled down. Now somebody's wrecking back there in the back. Alright, let's settle down here so we can catch them. Like I said before, it is a little bit slower. I can tell it's not turning quite as good as it was in practice. We've got 40 lap racers, so it's going to be a fairly long race. Got the number 1 car up here battling pretty hard for second and third. Starcom racing car, that's interesting. Somebody's even got a paint job of them yet. They're kind of a low budget, brand new team. It really feels like we're going way, way, way slow. I'm guessing the temperature must be a lot higher than it was or something, because it feels a lot slower than it did in practice. Oh, I got a heck of a run that time. David almost into the wall up there.
Door. Still there. Still there. He's on your
man.
bumper tight. And clear. Great job.
Okay, can't go into third. Not that slow. Yeah, he just really pinched us down there.
Go, bud. No pressure in your mirror, just one outside.
See, he got
clear,
loose.
Bud. All clear.
So there's one spot.
There's no high groove in 1 and 2 yet. Nothing to move up. Nothing to move up to.
There's a... Uh-oh, virus protection. Please don't cut my game off. Boy, it gets so tight getting into 3. Crazy tight. Got David's catching first place, and we're starting to catch the back of the pack. Got Vincent coming up on us. Looks like he saved some tires. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on. We froze. Oh, that's it. Oh, shoot. That sucks. So we can spin it around here. Well, that stinks. Oh, we hit something, or somebody hit us. We're all sideways here.
Forgot there were no cautions.
Yep. I don't know if somebody hit me, but I froze up for about 7 seconds there. Oh well.
Yeah, dude, it looks like you hit the apron and just kind of spun it around.
Yeah, I've got a ton of rear end damage, so I don't know where that came from, but oh well.
I barely snuck by you there, and then I don't know if the guy behind you did or not.
Yeah. Man, that sucks. Well, I guess we'll see. I don't know why it's doing that. Like, ever since that last update, it's been, yeah, I hit the apron and just spun it out. Yeah, it's, oh yeah, the guy behind me really creamed it. Yeah, number 3 hit me. Sorry, number 3, man. Like I said, I froze. I had no idea where I was at. I was just trying to turn it down towards the bottom. He just creamed me. Oh well, that's how it goes. Let's see how much damage we... I mean, we got tons of damage, so obviously. We do have a fast repair, so I can uncheck tires and uncheck fuel, and at least we can get the thing fixed and go back out, but...
That's it, go!
So we'll be fixed, we can run laps, but we're not gonna begin running for the win anymore.
Time, self, door, all clear, bud, all clear. Door on your height, upper clear.
You talking about squares like... I'm not sure what squares you're talking about. It's like a... You're talking about squares like how you call a person a square? That's something that's new to me, I think. And I'd have to read the chat. I hadn't read all of it, so maybe I've missed something there.
Still there, bumper.
So the good thing is, we can at least we at least have a chance of making up a few spots with some of these guys that are lap cars. We still have what? We're what, 1 lap down, I think, and we're still catching a lot of these guys who are tail end cars. So yeah, 1 lap down. So we might can gain a few spots here. It's going to hurt our I rating, though, quite a bit. Oh, and there's the wall. Get off the wall, car. Come on. Jeez. It's like my grandma driving.
Door, by itself. Door, all clear.
So yeah, so since this last update, we've had some freezing problems, and I thought that we had them well worked out. And for some reason, I'm still getting them, obviously. I don't get them very often, just every once in a while. Yeah, it does stink. I don't know how to fix that. Like, somebody said you can fix it by turning the particles off, but it hasn't helped me any. Of course, I did redo the graphic config the other day, and I'm wondering if maybe it turned them back on. Need to check and see, I guess. I know they were on for the replay, but the replay shouldn't matter. But it's always like a 4 or 5 second freeze up, and then it comes back. And it drives me crazy because it just happens randomly. And where are we even at here? 17th place, wow. And still running times basically with the leaders here. They're all up here racing pretty hard. I'm just hoping we can get around some of these lap cars. Oh, you're talking about the Twitter pictures. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Hydro. Dang, man. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what you were talking about, like what you were saying about them, but yeah. Oh yeah, we were talking about the mustache and the mullet on Blaney. Yeah, that little Twitter picture he had beside there was kind of like his deal last year when he grew that mullet and grew a big old thick mustache like in the off season. Yep, I know what you mean now. Yeah, them squares, I don't know why they, like the Twitter pictures and all, the little emojis or whatever they call them, those weren't that bad looking. Hey, Randy, you missed it. We were running like third, man, and I had like a 5-second freeze up and got on the apron when I didn't know where I was at on track, spun the car out and somebody hit me, so we're way back here in 16th now. So, yeah, that sucks. But, yeah, those emojis, the emojis don't look that bad, but the little white squares around them looked terrible, and I noticed some cars now don't have the white squares on them, so they might be slowly getting rid of them. And I also wonder, why does Bubba Wallace just have a Twitter bird on the side of his? Like, everybody has their own little unique emoji, and then Bubba Wallace has just got the Twitter icon. I mean, he does Twitch a lot, like plays PUBG and stuff like that on Twitch. So I'm kind of surprised he don't have like his Twitch icon on there, you know? Maybe they don't have, I guess they can't pick them. I guess NASCAR chooses them for them. Maybe Twitter paid NASCAR some money to put those on there. But you would think that Bubba Wallace would have something on there that kind of described himself and not just the little Twitter logo. Yeah, he's got a Twitch. I can't remember his actual 17. Twitch name. I mean, it might just be Bubba Wallace. I'm not sure. But he plays PUBG on Twitch all the time. He plays iRacing some, but not as much as he used to. But he plays PUBG on there all the time. How many laps we got? 15 laps to go. God, man, that really sucks. I hate that stupid thing froze up. It's gonna kill us in points. Alright, Hydro. Sounds good, man. I probably should have just backed on out of here and ran the late model race instead, but I wanted to try to get a best finish I could.
Just one outside. Just one outside. Clear. Good corner.
What's up, Jet? How's it going, man? You brought crackers? Awesome, dude. Put some peanut butter on mine. I tell you what I really like. I dated this girl about 10 years ago, maybe a little longer than that now, but she used to eat like whole wheat Triscuit crackers with like easy cheese on them. That is the best snack ever. Like, really unhealthy, and it's probably why I'm fat now, but I love that stuff. I got my daughter eating it all the time, too. Great dad I am, I guess. Let her eat easy cheese.
By itself. Upper clear.
Oh, this guy's gonna try to do a crossover. No, he's not. You can't cross me over. Man, we needed, like, give me at least 10th place. Come on. Oh, there's the wall. A cookie. All right. You know what? There's a way. I wonder why YouTube hasn't introduced more emojis like Twitch has. Like, they're trying to be this big video game streaming service now. Oh, there you go. There's a cookie emoji.
10 laps to go here.
But, like on Twitch, you know, you got all those custom emojis that you can use that the streamer actually sets up. I wonder if there's a way that I can actually set that up. I don't know if there is or not. I wonder if I don't know. I need to look into that. Because some of you guys that are here every single stream need something special, you know? Or, you know, for the guys who donate a little bit of money or something, need something special. I wanted to start the betting thing up, and I don't even know if that works on YouTube. I know it works on Twitch, where you guys can, it like starts you out with a little bit of money. Not real money, fake money, of course, but you can bet on if I'll win, finish top 5, wreck out, stuff like that. And at the end of the betting season, somebody wins. I don't know. I mean, I guess you would win something if I actually put something up to win, or maybe you just get bragging rights or whatever. But I don't know how long. I guess the season would last as long as I want it to. So if we said, you know, we'd do a betting thing throughout the entire season 4, whoever had the most money at the end, you know, would have bragging rights for that season or whatever. I need to look into all that stuff too. I've got the betting software already. I've never tried it. It's kind of confusing on how to work. I would have to. I don't know if I'd have to do a video on it or something explaining it. But a couple other iRacing streamers use it. I think Matt Malone uses it, and I know, what's the guy's name? John Theodore uses it. Kenducci, they were all pretty popular streamers. He uses it as well. But I don't know if it works on YouTube. I know it works on Twitch. Seven car into the wall. Oh, hold on to her there, 7. I don't want to race well.
Good job.
He went to the wall again.
Clear by half, clear.
I was about to say I didn't really want to race him because I knew he was right behind second place, but I mean, he kind of pushed himself in the wall on that one. Hey Scott, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I do too, man. Phoenix it's a really good track for me. Unfortunately, this one didn't go so very well. I got the infamous NVIDIA lockup on like lap 10 or something like that, and spun out and got hit in the back end. So 16th place is where I run. So no matter what happens in the next race, we're pretty much going to better this one, I hope. If we finish much worse, then it's going to be disastrous to our I rating. And the thing is, I was like 10 points away from a 4,000 I rating too, so I think this race probably would have put us there. I was running 3rd. I think I would have finished 2nd, more than likely. Maybe. It just depends. I will say this, though. When we come back and run this race again later, whether it be today or tomorrow, we're not going to run quite so hard at the beginning. We're going to kind of pace ourselves a little bit, because we noticed the guy who qualified pole finished behind us in 3rd, and a pretty good way away from 1st. Good win, David. Man, I was really hoping to race with him a little bit there. But, oh well. Anyway, we'll save our tires a little bit. Hey, there we go. Some apples.
Good win, David.
Alright, well, let's go back and check out the replay of all the goodness that happened.
There, Corey.
Late model race is getting ready to start
no
right
doubt,
now, I think, so we're probably going to miss that one, unfortunately.
I think that was a good race. 7, you were quick at first.
What are we doing here? Jeez, I'm sitting here listening to him talking, completely forgetting what I'm doing. Alright, so go back to the beginning of the race.
Yeah, you're quick until you get held up by a lap car.
Alright, number 12 car is going to drive it in there too deep. Pushes up and gets it to the 17. 10 car takes advantage of that, pushes up, gets it to the 12. 14 and the 12, both of them just kind of take each other out there. Got the number 16 car. We're 3 wide right here. Look at us down there on the bottom of that ugly green car. Scott, I need you to paint me a car for the National Series. You do that for me, buddy. I'll check and see. You may have actually sent me one earlier. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. But this car I painted just looks absolutely terrible. So we're running pretty good at this point. There we go. We got the 6 and the 9. Looks like the 6 is going to push up, hit the wall. Just barely touched it there. Not really a big deal. 16 car's probably going to do the same thing. All right, bud. Sounds good. Make it nice and colorful so everybody knows who I am. 4 car into the wall as well. Oh, the 15 car gets hit by the 18. Is he going to save it? Oh, no, he can't save it. Comes back down. He's going to overcorrect. Nope. Oh, into the 13, into the 16. 13 almost rolls it over. That was a close one there. Where do they think they're at? The Roval? And here we go. There's where my screen locked up, and I'm under the... Oh, man, the 3 car just creams us and almost goes into the fence there. Wow, that sucks. So, yeah, that's where my screen locked up. And didn't know where I was at on track, so we just spin it around and was going to keep on going, but unfortunately, as you can see, we've got issues. So, dog tracking like a mug. And we got the number 12 car. He's going to go in too deep again and get hit by the 1 in the back end. Yeah, he did, man. He creamed me. But, you know, he probably thought I was going to keep it down there, and I had no clue. I was completely locked up. Completely locked up. Had no clue where I was even at on track, so I was just kind of turning it down, hoping that it would unlock before I hit the wall, and unfortunately it just spun out instead. So here we are again. We're going to touch the wall right here. Actually, this is where we kind of climb up on it just a little bit and get hung on it some there. The bell's broken still. Click it, and oh man, why in the world would the 12 car come down the track like that? Click the bell and like unsubscribe to it and then click it again so it highlights it again and see if that fixes it. I don't know what's going on with the bell. I've heard a lot of people say that it's they're not getting notifications. So number 4 and number 1's racing pretty hard here. Thought the number 4 might end up coming up on him, but he didn't. Oh, he's actually shifting. Both of them are. Interesting. Did it really? Wow. Well, maybe it wanted to make sure you didn't miss it. You know, the funny thing about it is the bell actually gives me notifications. So, and of course, I didn't hit the bell to myself, you know. You can't subscribe to yourself. But every time I go live, my phone gets a notification that says I'm live, which is really odd. So number 4 car's going to get in the wall right here. Pretty good. That was some heavy contact. And apparently some do, Scott. Number 3 car just takes the 13 right out. I mean, that was... Oh, is he going to hang on to it? He does. Good job to the 13 there. Guy behind him, man, what a shame for him. Lost a ton of spots. 7 cars can get into the wall. I think we can get around him right here. Yep, you can. But I tell you, if the best way to do it, like I turned my brake bias all the way down because it's a really tight setup. If you run it in real deep, you're going to burn the right front up. You know, the best thing to do is just kind of let it coast in. Let it coast in a little bit high and then cut it down low off. So you get that real good run up off the turn. That's how I got the fat. I ran, let's see, practice lap, I think I ran a 27.09 or something like that. And that's how I ran it. Just going in real high up and then cutting it real low off. I don't know what the 6 is doing here. Actually, I'll show you a lap of practice if I can. It may have been the practice before I actually started streaming. I can't remember. There's 14 cars all beat up. And that's the end of the race. So let's see if I can go back to myself here and see if we can see a good practice lap. I don't know, like I said, I may have ran this lap. Before, or my fast lap before I started streaming. So yeah, so enter in high like that and then kind of let it come all the way down and cut it off like that. My favorite color is blue. Actually, it's like a little bit deeper than the blue of the walls. I would say close to the Pepsi blue is probably my favorite color. See how I'm kind of cutting it off the corner there and running real low, and you can just stay full on throttle through them bumps. It doesn't break free, at least not till you hit about lap 30. So just you know, don't crank the wheel too much. Be easy on it, real smooth, and you can pull out some pretty fast lap times. We had a so this is a 27.367 in this practice, and I think the track was a little bit slower here. We ran a 27.09 in the practice before the session started. But like I said, I think the track's a little slower in this session. So it's Jimmy Johnson Starter Pack. There's 2 options. You can get the cussing version, or you can get the regular version, which is what I have because I try not to cuss in my videos. So all right, well that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream here, and see, it's 4:21. Let me look and see if we have anything coming up here. I don't think we do. Right now, anyway. Well, I guess I need to go over the points and all, too, before I forget that. So we'll go ahead and do that as well. So I'll bring this down here and let you guys see it. It's going to be a pretty good chunk, probably, that we're knocked out of. Oh, look at that, 119 points. That's rough. That is a rough hit right there. Puts us back down to a 38.65. Jeez. Well, the good thing about it is we know we can make them back up. It's just, you know, bad luck. Real bad luck. So we get that out of the way. Let me look and see what sessions we have real quick, see if anything's getting ready to start. I don't think there is. Everything I'm running this week is basically kind of all running at the same time, unfortunately. So late models has already started, so we can't do that. We don't have dirt late models and all that. So yeah, it looks like nothing's getting ready to start, at least anytime soon. So I'm going to end the stream here. Might come back in a little bit and run another national race, maybe. We've got to run dirt street stock and late models at some point as well. So hit the bell icon so you get notified, all that good stuff. And we might be back here in a little bit. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.